I'm Brett Gardner.
Hi.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but a guy like you, well, I mean, I just would never expect someone like you to be in a convent.
Yeah, well, actually,
You mind my talking?
No, not at all.
Oh, good, because I'm about to go nuts with all of this meditation stuff. I mean, if we were meant to be so quiet, why did God give us vocal cords?
That's a good point.
So, have you, done many of these retreat things?
Yeah, a few.
I feel really kind of weird about the whole thing.
Why's that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel weird about a lot of things lately.
Like what?
Well, mostly about myself, I guess.
Well, you seem pretty normal.
Yeah? Well, I may look normal, but not so. For one thing, I'm a hybrid or a hyphenate or whatever you call it.
You call what?
Oh, someone who's half Jewish, half Catholic, twice the holidays.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing to start conversations with.
Or explain my weirdness.
Did you really get all those holidays?
Nah, that was just a concept.
Yeah. So this retreat makes you feel weird.
Totally. I mean, I was never into either of my religions. I mean, all of this silent stuff and the prayer thing. And...
It's not your cup of tea.
No, I just don't get it. I just don't know how to do it. You know, I mean, after 24 hours of matins and vespers and noon mass and meditation, I mean, you would think that I would walk away with something. And I just feel closed in. I feel restless. I mean, I feel like I should jump over those gates just to get out of cloud cuckoo land.
Well, I mean, you could always leave the more conventional way.
No. I came here to get a message from on high or something. I need help, you know, and I'm just not getting anything. Zilch.
So, closed in, restless, ready to jump the walls? Is there trouble with a guy in there somewhere?
A guy? Try every guy. Try every male member of our species. I mean, I don't know what anything is. Life? Afterlife? I mean, is there an afterlife? Am I here to be a good scout? To make someone happy? To make me happy? To find a guy? Have a career? To understand baseball? Which is about to be over for another year, and I don't know how I'm going to live without it.
Well, I got one thing out of all that.
Yeah?
You like baseball.
Well, who doesn't?
True. But as for the rest, the meditation hours haven't helped.
Oh, I don't get it. I mean, I try. I really try. But all I can think of while I'm kneeling there is how much my knees hurt and how I could design one of those kneeler things that would be ergonomically better for the spine and the legs.
Oh, man, I really wish you would.
Well, maybe that's part of the deal. I mean, maybe we're supposed to suffer a little.
Yeah, maybe. So you're a designer.
An architect.
Thing's great soul, don't you think?
Well, maybe that's the problem. I mean, I just don't have a handle on this spiritual thing, you know? I mean, you know, all of this heaven and hell stuff, you know? I mean, it's kind of like from the Dark Ages. And who believes in angels and demons and all of that spook business, anyway?
Well, it is kind of the foundation of the whole convent business.
So you're a believer?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm the priest that said noon mass.
You're kidding. You're Father Peter?
Hey, that's me.
Well, you look so different without your costume.
Well, priests don't always have to wear the costumes.
They don't?
No. Sometimes we try to blend in when it's appropriate.
Oh, I like the collar thing.
Yeah, it saves on ties.
Yeah, no decision problems in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm dressed this way from my work downtown.
You have a day job, too?
Yeah. Well, not exactly. I do counseling on a youth center down on the west side. Well, or at least the west side of the inner city.
Wow, but this is where you spend most of your time.
Right. I'm the chaplain. Father confessor, whatever. And I help out at St. Brendan's when they're short, then I teach a few courses at the university.
Wow, you really like this religious stuff, huh? I mean, it really works for you.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, it's not for everybody. You either have a calling or...
Or you don't. I definitely don't.
But you got a calling. Architecture, right?
Yeah, if I could get a job.
Well, these are hard times.
All around. I mean, I could be working right now. It's just that I made this choice not to.
What?
Well, I would have been selling out my soul. I mean, my creative soul for a secure, dull, well-paying job that any hack could do.
Well, I mean, you made a choice.
Right. You see, and then I made this other choice to help pay the bills. And that choice allows me to wait tables and wear half a uniform. See what good choices I made?
Well, I mean, you just thought you did what you thought you had to do.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm good at this choice thing.
You really think so?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always second-guessing myself. I mean, how do I know when or if I've made the right one, you know?
Yeah, I think you're asking yourself more than that, Brett. I think that's why you're here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, we all get to this point. You know, we just look up at a cloud in the sky and it hits us.
What?
Well, why the cloud's there? And why we're here? I mean, what does life mean? Are we some cosmic joke? Some accident of evolution? Or part of a divine plan?
Yeah, I mean, are we all practicing here for something? Or is this it, the final exam?
I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But I do know one thing. Life's not a rehearsal. It's the real deal.
As in, there are no second chances. You mess up and that's it.
Nah, not exactly. I mean, you're supposed to keep trying if you make mistakes, but you got to consider everything carefully, because everything counts.
Wait a minute, so it boils down to you make the right choice, you go to heaven. You make the wrong choice, straight to hell.
We're just supposed to work at things as best we can. And I think in your case, you've been working too hard.
Well, I should stop?
Well, just maybe relax. Slow down. And don't think so much. Just let life happen.
Well, what is the difference between thinking and considering? I mean,
No, you see, you think too much.
Well, if I slow down, I'm going to get run over.
But life it's not a Mack truck.
Well, it sure feels like one lately.
Well, just remember that you got a friend who's there when you need it. But if you move too fast, you might not hear the message.
Well, maybe you celibate types can sit around and wait for the messages, but, you know, the rest of us are out in the world.
Well, I was out in the world once.
Why, I didn't mean...
I know you didn't. But people had this perception of nuns and priests as somehow missing the ingredients, you know what I mean? I mean,
Sorry.
we're normal. We miss things. I'll always miss my fiancée, Carly.
You were engaged?
Oh, she was one luscious babe.
Father?
I bailed out on the rehearsal dinner.
You didn't? Wow, that's bailing out. What, did you get a message from on high?
It was more like this feeling inside. It just didn't go away.
Tell me what your perception is of this person out there. I mean, is there something listening to what we're doing, what we're saying? I mean, if we pray, do we get answers?
Yeah, I think we do.
Will you teach me how to...
To pray.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, where to?
I'm gonna help you start your spiritual journey.
Thank God.
No, keep going.
Excuse me for saying this, but you're truly wicked at this game.
Thanks. I like to win.
But what are we doing here?
Oh, it's kind of hard to play racquetball in a chapel.
Yeah, but what about my spiritual journey? I mean, I thought you said you were going to help.
What, do you feel better? More relaxed?
Yeah, but...
Well, physical exertion's good for the soul as well as the body.
I guess you're right. I mean, I do feel better after a workout.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to start. Besides, there's no rule saying you need to be inside a church to connect with God.
Yeah, but I thought the idea was that you're to kneel on one of those things and wait for the divine light.
Yeah, but that would cause calluses, as you so rightly pointed out. Plus, you might have to wait a long time.
Oh, are you telling me that I don't need to go to church?
No, it's just that hiding out in church, that could be an excuse not to get out there and live life and help people.
Well, how can I possibly help other people when I don't even know who I am? I mean, I have messed up in almost all areas.
All areas?
Yeah. Love life, career.
Friends?
No, I've got those, thank the Lord. But I need to find my spiritual center, you know?
Yeah, I do.
So, tell me what to do. Where do I look?
Well, you just gotta relax. You know, give yourself credit for being a pretty terrific person. And then wait for God to reveal his plan to you.
Well, how do I know he has one?
Trust me, he does.
Really? Well, when is he going to clue me in?
In his own time.
You know, this is sounding pretty fishy to me, Father.
Yeah, I suppose. But, you know, sometimes when we stop thinking about ourselves and our own problems, I mean, our vision can improve enormously.
So I should start thinking about how I can help other people.
Bingo. And if that approach doesn't work, then there's always a prayer.
Which I can do anywhere.
Anytime. Even inside a racquetball court. I mean, so just don't worry. I mean, you'll get your man, you'll get your job. They're both probably right around the corner.
I wish.
No. Hey, I've got to go make a call.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
Hi, Brett.
Father Pete, hi. I am so glad to see you.
Yes?
I need some advice right now. I mean, really fast.
Yeah, but I came here to get help from you.
Oh, that's easy. 116 wins, 32 losses, and the Cubbies were on their way to the first of 3 consecutive dinners.
About 2?
Trust me. Listen, I'm very happy that I could help with the boys' group question.
Me too. See, baseball's never been my thing.
Soccer, right?
Hockey. I was the center on my high school team.
Kidding. Huh. You still have all your teeth.
Yeah, last time I counted. So now that you've helped me, what can I do to help you?
Well, this is a big one.
Try me.
Okay. Well, you may or may not know this, but a woman I know, Lorna Devon, was right.
Yeah, I heard about that. How is she?
Well, this is a very hard time for her. She needs her family, and she needs a lot of support and friends.
I'm sure you've been a big help to her.
I want to be. I mean, I think I am. The thing is, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that she was raped.
Seems like you have some other doubts, though, Brett.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I've spoken with the guy that she says did it, and he says that he's innocent, and I think I believe him, too. What do I do?
This is complicated.
Do you have any suggestions?
In a case like this, I usually try to trust my instincts.
Bad. Very bad.
Brett, your instincts are fine.
No, they have let me down lately, especially where men are concerned. I mean, does that mean that if I think that Morgan is innocent, he must be guilty?
Don't think yourself into a corner.
It feels like one big circle. I'm going around and around. I was really hoping that you could help me get back on the right track.
You want me to help you figure out who's telling the truth?
That's pretty dumb, I guess. I must have thought that collar put you on some sort of a special frequency or something.
No, I'm afraid not. But it seems like you had an idea.
Prayer.
Couldn't hurt.
See, the problem I have with that is that if I'm not really sure who it is that I'm praying to, I mean, isn't that kind of an insult to whoever, you know?
No, I wouldn't worry about it, Brad. Because as far as I know, the Almighty does not have an identity crisis.
Well, thank God somebody doesn't. Now, if I ask specifically about this awful situation, am I likely to get an answer?
Maybe not. See, not all problems have an answer.
Great. I mean, excuse me, but what good is prayer if it's not there when you need it?
It all depends on your technique.
There's a technique?
I have a suggestion. Instead of asking a direct question like who's right and who's wrong, maybe you could just pray for the strength to be able to accept the outcome, whatever it might be.
Well, that just won't work.
Why not?
Because whatever the outcome is, someone is going to be very badly hurt. And that is the worst part of it all.
That espresso was first rate, Brett. Thanks.
No, I should be thanking you. For being my sounding board, once again.
I'm really sorry your friends are in such pain.
Lorna and Morgan are both going to have scars from this. no matter who's innocent. You know, I just want things to be fair, and they never are.
In the short term. But life is long. I mean, even the worst losses can turn into something positive. So what about your family? You gonna call home for Hanukkah?
Oh my gosh. You're right, that starts tonight. I've got to call my grandmother.
So do you usually celebrate it?
Yeah, well, my grandma does, you know. We used to go over there to light the candles, you know. Since I'm on this spiritual quest, maybe I'll do it on my own this year.
Sure, why not?
You know what? I must sound like the ultimate religious flake. I mean, here I am asking you a zillion questions about Catholicism, and then the first Jewish holiday that comes along, I turn Jewish again.
That's right. I mean, you're half Jewish and you're half Catholic. I mean, why not just celebrate it all?
Guilt?
No, you can forget that.
Well, that's some good advice, but that's kind of difficult to do when it's in your genes, you know? I got it on both sides of the family.
Yeah.
Listen, I really appreciate you know, helping me to understand.
I'm used to all kinds of traditions. Racial, religious. I used to go to a public school in Manhattan.
Kansas?
No, New York.
No way. You look like you just walked out of a cornfield.
Yeah, way. It was bright lights and big city for me. You know, I even used to get jealous of my Jewish friends during Hanukkah.
Why? Because they skipped school?
No, because they'd get presents for like 8 days straight.
Mm.
Well, then Christmas would come along and I'd have a grin on my face while I counted the loot.
Yeah, well, so much for Christian charity.
No, it's okay. It was later when I realized that holidays mean more than presents.
Yeah, me too. Listen, I'm sorry I've been a jerk.
Brett, you haven't been a jerk. You've got a rich, wonderful heritage. So enjoy it. But please, stop apologizing. Stop apologizing.
I'll try. Listen, if I don't see you before December 25th, have a Merry Christmas.
You too. And Happy Hanukkah. Hi.
Father Pete, come
Hey,
on in.
I'm sorry to bother you, but my car is stuck down in the parking lot.
What, are you blocked in?
No, the wheels are spinning on the ice. And I saw this big bag of rock salt down in the lobby. I was wondering if
please, no, help yourself.
Great, thanks. So the trial still getting to you?
Oh, no, actually, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of out of touch. You know, my grandmother wasn't home, and I don't know. I thought maybe we could, you know, light the candle together. I can't remember all of the Hanukkah prayers, you know. Thought maybe we could do it long distance.
But there's no answer, though, huh?
Well, that's okay. You know, I'll wing it.
Yeah. Well, I can help out if you want.
Are you sure that you wouldn't feel uneasy in my apartment?
No. But it makes you feel uncomfortable, I guess.
Oh, no, not at all. You know, I just didn't know about, you know, priest etiquette.
Yeah. Well, this one's not in the book. Let's suppose we just don't worry about it.
Hey, if you don't mind the mess.
Yeah. So do you have a menorah?
No, I was actually gonna, put one together, kind of a makeshift, you know, creative menorah thing.
I'll be right back. I got the perfect solution. Thought you might like to have this.
What? Where did you get a menorah?
The trunk of my car.
Are you questioning your faith?
No. I participate in lots of ecumenical services. But unfortunately, I'm out of candles.
Oh, well, actually, I scrounged up a few. I got them on my retreat at the convent. You think they'll work for a menorah?
Yeah. In your case, I think they're quite appropriate.
Okay, actually, it's dark already.
Great, then we can start.
Okay.
So this will be your shamus candle.
Okay.
Do you know your Shehekiyanu?
Well, I remember some of it.
Let's do it together, then.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu.
Melech ha'olam, Shehekiyanu, V'ki'iyanu,
V'ki'iyanu.
V'higiyanu,
Lazman Hazeh. Okay, blessed art thou, O Lord our God, for giving us life, good health, and allowing us to reach this time.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God, who has commanded us to light the Hanukkah candles.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, who has created miracles for fathers of ancient times and created miracles for us in our time.